All right, welcome Gemini to my YouTube channel, Nancyrosedivinetarot. First, I'd like to thank those viewers who are taking the time to hit the like button, and for everyone who is leaving comments. I do appreciate it. Love seeing the comments, and for sending me some emails too about it. Definitely just keep it coming. Love it. Again, please keep sharing because I am new, and the more you share, the more views I get, and the more my name gets out there. I do appreciate the love, and everyone who is subscribed to my channels. Big thumbs up to everyone. Please keep it going. Love it, love it. All right. So this is for our Geminis. So what we're doing is for the month of December, and we're doing your love romance spread. And this is does he or she love me spread. And this spread provides some insight on how your partner feels about you in this relationship. And also it can help us know just how he's feeling about the connection and, you know, the future, what it holds kind of thing. So this is for our air signs, our Geminis. I have cleansed the deck already. So right now we're going to ask Spirit and Angel for some guidance and wisdom with an open mind and highest intentions for the Geminis. All right, and just keep in mind I have shuffled this already. We're just going to do a little bit again. I know everybody likes to see their own cards. So again, if this doesn't resonate with you, no worries. Move on to the next video. It's not a big deal. It can't resonate with everybody. For those that you do, I have asked for my viewers, for the Gemini viewers. So hopefully this does resonate with the ones who are following. All right. This is for our Geminis. How is their partner feeling about them and this connection that they are having? All right, here we go. All right. Okay, so here we go. So in the first card we have, this is how does he feel about you? And this is an absolutely beautiful card. This is the World. So he feels like you are absolutely amazing. He feels like you have everything going for you. You're a successful person, individual. You have great visions. It's the Universe card. It's about success and happiness and achievement. It's about fulfillment, wholeness. It's everything wonderful. So he definitely views you as somebody who is strong and beautiful and intelligent and just has control of her life, has control of her world. If you see behind her in this picture, there's the world, and she's triumphant over it. She's sitting there on a pedestal, standing there with light shining, making her look beautiful, and just going with it and going with the flow. It's definitely Gemini. It's just you just being able to just go with it. Saturn is representing this card. So that's how they feel about you and what he thinks about you. So the Nine of Wands. Wands represents passion and lust, and it's about our communication and just our thoughts and how we feel. It's also about just our desires as well. So he's viewing you as somebody who is persevering, you know, someone who's maybe getting tired and you know, you're very cautious and you're very guarded. You're also like someone who's wounded. So he's viewing, or she's viewing you as someone who's wounded, Gemini, and you know, like in the past, so that it's behind you. So it's about someone who's has the past behind them, who's been hurted. Sorry, that's not even proper. Hurt. So it's about you, you know, in the past you've been hurt. You're definitely not giving up because you're not laying down flat. You're still there, you're still standing, but you're not completely standing firm and tall. So you're still cautious. So you know, you're not someone who's just going to jump into the next relationship. You're not just going to give your whole heart away immediately. You're definitely someone who's guarded. This represents passion. So you do have a lot of passion. You definitely do, but again, you're guarded with it. So you only give it when need be. The next card that we have is what he or she loves best about you. Okay, so Six of Swords. Swords represent arguments, aggression, communications. The Six is about, so it's about somebody leaving behind. So forgetting the past, letting go. So what he actually loves, what he loves best about you is that you're able, here you are, you're able to let go of that hurt and pain. You're able to keep moving. So again, like I said here, it just goes with it. And I didn't even look at the card ahead. Here you are not standing, but here you are because he loves it. You did stand up. You did, you know, he knows that you were hurt, but you stood up tall and you sailed on, you moved on. I mean, you're on water. Water goes places. You're on a boat. Again, it travels. So you traveled away from sorrow. Here you are with your you're just leaving it behind. Again, that's you leaving that sorrow behind. But you're guarded. Again, you're not just going to do it running into it openly. Oh, sorry. You're not just going to run into it openly. So again, this actually goes with it great. It's in the position of what he doesn't love best about you. And this is someone who is guarded because she was hurt in the past. Wow. It's all going together perfectly. Like here you are, you know, he views you as the world. He views you as someone who can triumph through any bullshit, anything. You're definitely strong. You're Geminis. I mean, you're full of just power and you're just perseverance. These are your signs too. The Swords is Gemini. It's air. So this is you. So it's like you are sailing away from that bullshit. You're sailing away from all that crap. And here you are triumphant. So again, it is also about someone who can be hasty with their words at time too. So it's definitely like what they don't like is that maybe, you know, you can be a little sharp with your words and maybe you can be a little too guarded and maybe you're not being a little like more open. It's definitely... It's more like someone who's in control of her emotions and her thoughts, and she's sharp-tongued, and she's someone who's independent, and you know she could be a widower, or she's just someone who is, you know, who's very strong personality. It definitely is who you are. The next card we do have, Gemini, it's the Fool card. And that is his favorite aspect about your relationship. So it's like that you guys can be fun together, spontaneous, you know, you can, you know, live on the edge together. You can be a little wild together. You can be a little crazy together, you know, foolish together. You can be childish together. You have that connection where, you know, anything goes kind of thing. You definitely are just out there having some fun with each other in this connection. It's, you guys are like, you know, you just go with the flow. You don't think about it. You just go with it. So, you know, sometimes, you know, that can be a little good and sometimes it can be a little bad, but you know, you're more spontaneous. You're more free-spirited in this connection. It's about beginnings. So what they are loving about this connection is that definitely that you are, you know, you're free-spirited together and you're enjoying yourselves together. That is represented by, you know, people who are just, you know, innocent and trying to have fun and unlimited possibilities. Like there's no end in the amount of fun that you guys can have together is how they're viewing you, Gemini signs. So again, we have another Gemini. So you could be connecting with the Gemini as well, but the Geminis are in the positions of it when it comes to questions about you. So that could be you as well. Anyways, let's just go on to this. So this is in the position of what they do not like about, so the least favorite part of the aspect of this connection. And again, it's another sword, so it's about lies and deceit and deception and theft. And so someone not being honest in this connection, someone not being honest in this connection. It could be maybe they don't like that they're being that way with you, or maybe they don't like that you're being that way with them. And, you know, because here you are, you know, sharp with your words, hasty, you know, you're in charge of yourself, and you know, you're walking away from sorrow. Maybe, you know, the pain that you did have was with them, and they're afraid that you're going to walk away from them because they hurt you and they lied to you. But they're not liking that part of that connection for whatever the reason is. Again, we could dig into it with a personalized reading, but what I'm feeling here is, they're feeling like, you know, there was some lies and some deception going on, and, you know, they're not liking that part of your relationship, whoever's given it. Maybe it's both of you's given it, because it's in the connection, so it's like you're both doing it kind of thing. I don't feel like it's one over the other. So maybe, you know, someone's not being honest about their truth or about their feelings, and they're lying about it. But the hopes for this relationship is, so this is someone who lost faith. So they're hoping, someone who has lost home and just spiritual connection, and just, you know, just is given up on this connection. So their hope is that you're not going to do that. They're hoping that you're not going to give up on their connection, and they're hoping that, you know, you don't walk away from them. They don't want that to happen, because this is like temporary hardship. This is like someone escaping and loss of position. It's like someone who has no spiritual connection. You know, so what they're afraid of is that you're not going to stay with them, and that you're just going to run away, and you're just going to give up on them. You know, it's about someone who's feeling lost in their connection. And so again, they're not standing together. So your partner is feeling lost in this connection with you, or you're feeling lost. But again, this is about how's your partner feeling with you. So it's about your partner feeling lies. You know, like maybe you're being a little bit sneaky and not being quite honest about your feelings. And here you are, they're worried that, you know, you're just not going to keep going with this connection, and you're just going to walk away, and you're just going to be done with it. But what their fear is, yeah, it definitely is that, because in the fear position, it's a fear of a message not coming. It's a fear of you not coming to them, Gemini. That's also a water sign, and you also have Pentacles. So you do have everything in here. So let's just do a quick revamp of this. So the world is how they view you. They view you as someone who can triumph over any difficulties, someone who can just persevere. You have the world there behind you. So again, you're like on top of the world. You're definitely, this is a beautiful card. This is someone who is connected spiritually, just mentally, just someone who knows what she wants in life. And what they're worried, and what they also like about you is that, you know, you can persevere through the past, the hurt. It's behind you, you know, you're putting it behind you. And again, this just goes with it. Here you are sailing off into to new beginnings, to a new future. Again, they definitely do view you as someone who was hurt in the past, whether they hurt you or someone else hurt you. But they do acknowledge that you were hurt in the past, and that, you know, you're sailing on from that bull crap, and that you're done with that crap. Because here you are standing as your queen. Here you are the queen. This is you, Gemini. You are the sword. So it's great just that this card came up, because here you are, the queen of your world. Hello, the queen of your world. So Geminis, it's definitely about, you know, they know that you're definitely a strong-minded person, and that you will get what you want, and you will keep going, and you will persevere through it. And definitely, because they love, what they do love about you guys is that you guys can live on the edge, that you guys can have fun together, that you have a good connection together, that you make them feel young, you make, you know, you bring life to them, you bring spontaneous to them, spontaneum. I can't say the word right now, sorry, so I'm just going to skip, because I'm not going to waste our time. You know what I'm saying. And I am still almost very not sick anymore. It's almost done. All right. So what they don't like about this connection is that there was some lies, there was some deception, or some sort of like loss, or, you know, like, theft, or, you know, like cheating, or some mischievous behavior going on and I believe that it's between both of you. So maybe you both are like seeing somebody else and you're not telling each other, or like you're both either talking to other people and you're still talking to each other. So they're not like in that kind of connection, and they're worried that, you know, that you're done with them, that you gave up on them, that you've walked away from them, and that you don't want to come to them. Because here's that message, you know, this is their hope. They want you to bring the message of love. They want you to say, this is a message of love. This is a message of romance. This is someone who's coming and saying, yes, I love you. Cups is all about love. It's also the water sign, so you could be with water or even earth. Again, it's so broad because you have every sign in there, so you could be connecting with anyone. Anyways, obviously air sign. So Geminis, this is just, you know, they definitely are connecting with you, whoever it is that you are when you are thinking of when we're doing this reading. Definitely do view you as someone they want to be with, because they are worried that you gave up on them. They don't want you to give up on them. They don't want the lies and the deception anymore. They absolutely love that you guys are playful together, though. They love that partying life. They love, like, you know, they love that you live on the edge together, that you're adventurous together, that you guys are spontaneous. There we go. I said it. That you guys just go out there and do things together. They don't like that you're so sharp with your tongue, and that you're so, you know, grounded with your emotions, and that you don't let anybody in, and you hold on to things tight, you know. But they do love that you can, you know, persevere through bullshit when it does happen, you know, whether they hurt you or someone else hurt you. They do acknowledge that you are strong, and that you know, you are will. You do have will, and you do have power, and they look up to that. For sure they do, air sign. Geminis. And again, you know, this just validates it, because here you are. You're not completely on the ground. You persevere through your bullshit. You persevere through whatever anyone gives you. Fire sign here. And they think the world of you. They think you are their world. They view you very highly. All right. Please do like, share, and comment. Thank you very much for giving the love.